I rewatched the whole Wolves versus Lakers game one of the playoffs, and honestly, I came away with a couple things. So the Lakers' game plan revolves around trying to get Luka and LeBron to get ISOs against Mike Conley as well as Rudy Gobert, but I feel like there's a lot of problems when it keeps trying to play out for a couple reasons. One, they don't have the exact size that makes it make sense to try and do that. And two, Jackson Hayes is too vital of a piece for the Lakers for them to be able to run that type of motion. In a sense, they're trying to run the same action that the Clippers did against the Utah Jazz when Rudy Gobert was over there, basically trying to get a 5 out to just constantly get Rudy Gobert on an island. But the problem arises when Jackson Hayes isn't the type of threat that you actively need to be watching at all times. One of the ways that they're trying to get over the Jackson Hayes problem, they try and sit him, go small ball, and shrink the floor to make up for the lack of size. But the problem is, when you have a guy like Jaden McDaniels on the court, he wants to play like he's a center, in all honesty. And one of the main things that the Minnesota Timberwolves seems like they want to do consistently, they want to keep Julius Randle on LeBron as long as possible while having a guy like Rudy Gobert shading on the backside. And that's kind of where the fatal flaw of JJ Redick's whole defensive scheme starts to show up, especially when you're going against a team like the Timberwolves, because once the inside is working, you're trying to force them to shoot threes. Minnesota can shoot. And we could have a conversation about shooters' luck and things of that nature, but the main thing I want to mention is the fact that our main shooters weren't even shooting that well. And when you are highlighting the conversation of shooting luck on the Minnesota Timberwolves side, because they had a whole bunch of shooters going around going crazy, it's not so much that they were hitting lucky shots, it's more so the fact that the shots they were getting were so open that it made it seem like it was just bound to go in.